What's going on, traders? Today is Wednesday, May 27th. Market opens up in 3 minutes. Some interesting news coming out today. The EU launched or unveiled a new stimulus package, I think around $750 million, or it might even be $1 billion. Not too much news on the US equity markets for specific companies, but yeah, looking forward to a good trading day. I will pause it here and resume when the markets open. Okay, market is open and we'll see how it wants to react. I'm going to pause it here and resume once I hop into my first trade. Okay, I just hopped in a short position here on PayPal. Let's see. I'm in at 143.16, looking for the break of 143. It's down around 2%. So we'll see how it wants to react. Market here is moving down. Again, looking for that break under 143. Looks like it's just stalling here. Okay, there is a break of 143. I want to see the sellers come under 143 here, which it looks like they're about to do. I think the sellers are going, well, buyers are stepping in. I don't like how it's forming this kind of solid base here. I'm just going to take 10 shares off there. I don't like how it was forming like that. All right, I just hopped back into PayPal. I think it wants to come down finally now, so we'll see if it wants to finally break that 143. It tried to go higher again, and it failed pretty hard. You can see that topping wick candle. So I think it's going to come down here again as well. Again, looking for the sellers to come under 143. The sellers over here. Okay, there it goes under 143 now. Let's see if it can hold. You see the tape is printing faster, meaning the volume's kicking in. Other people are watching it too. There's a good drop. The stop was a pretty high stop loss, so I'm going to have to let it run for a little bit here. We'll see how hard the break is going to be. If you look at the daily chart, the sell-off is pretty extended, but so was the run-up. So we'll see what it wants to do here. All right, I'm getting ready to take a short position here under Apple, under 317.20. Market is a little bit extended, but we'll see if Apple wants to come down. All right, I'm going to short right there. All right, I'm short 10 shares of Apple. Stop is going to be at the highs at around 318.30, so around $1 a share I'm looking for. We'll see what Apple wants to do. It's putting up a good fight here. Okay, there's a break of Apple. If it wants to come under and hold under 317, massive seller at 316.95. Okay, buyers, the sellers just came under. See if it wants to hold. Okay, coming under 80. Nice. Market's looking like it wants to make another low. The Nasdaq just made another low. There's a nice little break there. PayPal's looking good too. I'll show you that in a couple seconds. And just for, I guess, information purposes, I do have long positions and like longer term swing trades. So I'm comfortable going short and long in the market. It doesn't really matter to me as long as, I'm profitable either way, but it's important to hedge your investments on either side. So just watching the sellers if they want to come under 60, which they just did, looking for a profit target of around 316.20, where I'll take my first partial of around 8 shares. Okay, well, tiny pullback from SPY. Some nice downward pressure on Apple. All right, looks like the market wants to make a new low, so Apple should follow too, which it is. All right, getting ready to purchase. Any sign of a pullback? Okay, any sign of a pullback? Okay, right now. All right, I just covered 8 shares, took my first partial. I still have 2 shares left. We'll see if it wants to keep going down. Let's take a look at PayPal here. Up 10 cents on the day on PayPal. Yeah, remember I took the first trade. It was a loser. We'll see if I want to recoup some profits on PayPal. I got in at 143.20, and the stop was a pretty high one, so I'm looking for around $2 a share on this, so around 141.20. So we'll see if it wants to run down. It is down 3% on the day, so we'll see what it wants to do. I'll pause it here, and if I hop in another trade, I will resume. And Apple just tanked. Wow, look at that. Look at the 5-minute chart, just completely reversed the gap up. Now it's trading down on the day. So still have 2 shares left of that. We'll see how it wants to run. PayPal is showing some strength, but again, we'll see if there's any other stock I hop in. Okay, just an update here on PayPal. This is a very stubborn stock. I haven't seen this ever in my experience, but I think once it comes under 142, that's the point of no return essentially. But it's just been grinding lower all day, and it just hasn't been going down at the velocity and the pace that the markets have and other stocks have been doing. So we'll see what it wants to do. So my only hesitation is that the market is starting to bottom out here and may see, start to rise again, which if that would happen, maybe PayPal would rise and all the shorts or all the people who are shorting a stock like me would get squeezed, and that would result in a little pop in PayPal. So that's my only concern right now. But I will resume once there's some sort of clarity. Okay, I'm going to add 5 more shares to this short position here. All right, so I'm in 5 more shares, have 15 shares, still looking for that break of 142.13. An update on the Apple position. I tried to close it out as it was popping back up, and by accident I sold 2 more shares instead of purchasing 2. So I finished the day up $5.93 on Apple, which is awesome. And on PayPal, just still being a little stubborn, but I think it still wants to come under 143.23, which it did, but I want to see it break 142, and I think that's the point of no return. We'll see what wants to happen. Market is starting to bottom out, but PayPal is still trending lower. I will pause it here and resume once we see some clarity. Okay, I'm going to add another 5 shares here. Okay, I'm currently short 20 shares of PayPal. I think this wants to break under. This is a big risk. We'll see what it wants to do. But again, I'll pause here once it goes up and I'm wrong, or it goes down and I'm right. Okay, just an update on PayPal. The stock did break 142 and it made a low of around 141.78, and now it just shot back up. And what's happening is essentially all the people like me who were building in short positions, they saw the stock rise against them, so they had to cover it, which is what led to this kind of incremental big price movement up. It's just called a short squeeze, and basically people who are building short positions into the stock, when they see the stock goes against them, they panic to cover their positions. So when everyone's buying back, the price goes up and up. I'm still holding on to short because I still think this wants to come down. I could be very wrong, which I very well might be. We'll see what wants to happen. I'm going to pause it here. Okay, just an update here on PayPal. It's around 10:40 and I held through the short squeeze, which was pretty nerve-wracking to be honest, but it did work out in my favor. The stock is around 141.30. Market came down again. Again, looking for 141.20 for my first partial. So I took all the shares off on PayPal. I'm up around $28.30 on the day on that. I did not mean to take out all those shares. My computer kind of lagged, but it's okay. And then on Apple, I'm up today $5.93. So overall, a pretty good day, especially since yesterday was a little volatile. But that's it for today. It's around 10:42. I will see you for tomorrow, Thursday, for tomorrow's trading session. If you like this video, please like the video because I traded with my real money and it supports the channel and the video. Comment down below what you traded, if it was a green or a red day. And of course, subscribe to the channel because every subscription for me is another step on my journey to financial freedom.